Hi guys, welcome back to my XVS video. Now, like usual, I'm going to talk about the banner which going to come on this week. And yes, let's start with Kaktiria. So she is probably the last of the global exclusive from the fan design contest, okay? So remember, this is simply my prediction. It is not an official news. So if you don't want to hear about my opinion or my prediction, you can simply go out now, okay? So I have warned you, and from what I see, let me tell you what I like about her normal form. First of all, if you take a look on the symbol, her normal form has buffer and breaker symbol, and I can say those are good combination, okay? And yes, like you can see on the screen that she has insane water and earth resist buff, okay? This is the info we get from the official news. So I must say it's good, okay, 150%, but again, maybe it is not that useful on dark vision, because on dark vision you usually need like 100%, but still 150% it is nice. So yes, that's it. The next thing is 85% all stats break and 130% water and earth in peril. Those are decent, okay, I must say they are good, but again, it is nothing special. Okay, so far we have Melia and King Bahami, okay? Those roles are important, and I can say it's quite hard to find the exact copy of the roles for the roles for Neo Vision Awaken on the past, on before, okay? So for example, when we get Melia, we still haven't got Beatrix back then. When we get King Bahami, I can't remember who is the NVA physical tank at that time, okay? But this 85% are good, but we already have Lorraine. And for 130% in peril, it is meta on today's standard, but I don't think it is that needed for you to pull for Kaktiria. That's all I want to say for the normal form, okay? What about the brave shift form? I can say that it is mage and breaker, and one thing that catch my attention is she able to imbue herself with water element. So this can be one big thing, okay? I believe this means that she has flexible element. So it's like, if you remember Wildcard Ace and Benevolent Beauty Rim, back then those mages are pretty good because they able to change and use any elements for their Chaos Wave Awakened chain. And I believe because she is a mage, then yes, she should able to chain this with another Chaos Wave Awakened mage, okay? And let's hope she also has that quadcast. If that's correct, then wow, she is pretty good and I want to get her. But if they in some way nerf her on this department, then maybe I'm not that interested. Sure, she has that 90% attack and magic break. Those are good, okay? Don't get me wrong, those are good. But we also need to remember that we already have Neo Vision lock. Okay? And the most important thing you can see on the screen, I mean from the news, is this 90% attack and magic break comes from Magnus ability. That is good but also bad at the same time. For Neo Vision lock, you need to have an Enthruster to be able to use his 90% attack and magic break on the first turn. But because it is Magnus ability, you can use it right on the first turn without worrying about Enthruster. But there is another problem. Remember, it is Magnus ability, so the ability has its limit. I'm not sure how many times you can use it, but the point here is for Neo Vision lock, you can spam that 90% attack and magic break anytime you want. Let's say you need to dispel, you can immediately inflict that 90% attack and magic break easily. Okay, but for Magnus, you need to think because you are limited on how many times you can use your Magnus. You may say that, oh, but it's hard to spam 90% attack and magic break from Locke because the breaks only last for 2 turns. Let me tell you that Neo Vision Locke only require like 42 limit bursts to use his limit burst. So if you have decent LB regen and faster LB rate, I can say that he can spam that 90% attack and magic break easily. Okay, so far I can say that Kaktiria is nice, but really guys, to make her interesting, I believe they need to give her like 90% attack and magic break comes from her limit burst, and I believe she will have that, okay? Because if not, then what I can say is Neo Vision Locke is much better. But yes, I'm 99%, maybe 95% sure that she has that 90% attack and magic break from her limit burst. Okay, and I hope she also has that quad cast Chaos Wave Awaken Chain. With flexible element, she gonna be really useful on Dark Vision to pair with your main mage. And if you take a look on the STMR, it is amazing fish, but for mage. And from what I can remember, there is only one mage who need this Dark Vina and Soul, including Kaktiria herself. So I can say it's kind of niche. Okay, so that's what I can say about Kaktiria. Remember, this is prediction. So let's stop the prediction and talk about the real unit, Kalmila. So Kalmila, she has nice Trust Mastery Word for support characters. It gives you health spirit 30%. It is same like the, I forgot the name, the Final Fantasy 15 character, Thirst for Survival. Very nice. But this one also gives you 100% fast LB rate and 1 LB regen per turn. So these stats are nice for your support. Okay, and remember, she also has CG limit bursts. So those are the only good things about her. Because seriously, she was super late. Maybe almost 1 year. So really guys, her abilities are really outdated. Especially we already have Uriza Neo Vision. And from what I see, the barrier, the Steel Imperil, and the damage mitigation, Uriza able to do that better than Kalmila. Yes, you may complain to me, oh my god, Uriza is Neo Vision Awakened unit. Yes, I know, that's the point. Simply grab that Uriza. Use your UOC instead of pulling for her. Okay, so what I can say is she's nothing special. Her STMR, it's good, but not something I will chase. Okay, so Kalmila, you are outdated. So the final question, should you summon? So because the data is not out yet, it is really hard to tell you summon or not summon. But I think I'm gonna pull if she has a way to maintain that 90% attack and magic break, and and she is a flexible Chaos Wave Awakened Chainer. And for Kalmila, if you collect CG character, then yes, get her, but don't summon if, let's say, by strange reason, Gumi doesn't give her 90% attack and magic on her limit burst, so she doesn't have other way to inflict that 90% attack magic other than from her Magnus. In that case, I can say Neo Vision Locke is better. But again, like I said on the yes you to summon, and unit and not or, she need to have that quad cast Chaos Wave Awakened Chainer. If sure, she able to maintain that 90% attack magic, but she doesn't have quad cast Chaos Wave Awakened Chain. What's the difference compared to Neo Vision Log? That's all I want to say. Sure, she able to buff, but remember Neo Vision Log is also able to become Provoker in some battles. Okay, so yes, I think that's all for Kalmila. Really, guys, just UOC Uriza if you really need her abilities. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Private CS Guide. Bye bye, guys.